Yo, what's good people? How y'all doing? It's your man, Soapbox Rhaq, a.k.a. T to the E to the Jibba Z. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it so very much. Hey, I want to talk to y'all about the number one reason that you're not seeing progress in your life. I hear so many people complain about not being able to get ahead. They keep saying, I keep doing everything I need to do, but for some reason I'm not getting ahead. And I'm gonna tell you the number one reason why that could be. And it's a hard thing to accept, and I gotta give it to you. The number one reason why you're not seeing progress in your life is because you're not being truthful. You're not. It ain't no simpler way to say it. It ain't no way to like fluff it. You're not being honest with yourself. Your ego is actually running the show. And that's the reason why you're not seeing progress. As a person who's been through so much turmoil, and I had to always humble myself so that I can hear the truth. Because see, the ego is a different kind of monster. It tells us we can have what we want the way we want it without having to get better. And that's not life. And I don't want y'all to go through this thinking that that's how life really is. You can have whatever you want, when you want it, and you don't have to get better to achieve it. That's sending you off. And I'm not going to do that to y'all. I refuse to do that to y'all. So the number one thing that's holding you back is the truth. And how do you get to the truth? The first thing you got to do, you got to be humble. Which means you have to silence the ego. And by silencing the ego, you're telling the ego, hey, you don't have the ability to get me to where I want to go. So let me silence that out and let me go on a mission to find someone or something, some form of information that can get me from where I'm at to where I want to be. And then once you find that coach or whatever you want to call that person, that lifeline, that can give you the information that you need, bam, you start hearing information that's applicable. See, I'm not really a religious guy. I'm spiritual, but I'm not really religious. But there's a saying in the scriptures, and it goes, the truth will set you free, right? So if the truth will set us free, my question to you is, what does the lie do? The lie, obviously, must keep us regressing backwards, or at best, staying in the same spot. So think about this, and I'm someone who grew up in the hood, right? So I didn't participate in hood activities, but I did grow up in the hood. And one thing I seen in the hood, that there was no progress. From the people who were already older than me, there was no progress. And I seen people just struggling to get by. Now, I will say this. Considering the time that I grew up in, black people couldn't really make a lot of progress back then. They just couldn't. But today, information is more available. It's way more information on how to get to a financial position than it was, 40, 50 years ago. But because more information has come out, which means more truth has come out. But the hard thing to accept is, it takes time. But that's what the truth is. The truth helps us to mature. See, maturity and the truth go together. And without them two working in harmony with humility, there will never be any progress. Never. You won't see advancement. You won't see promotion when you're not living the truth. But when you go on that journey toward the truth, watch what happens. Watch what happens. When you start stacking the truth on top of the truth, on top of the truth, on top of the truth, you are slowly climbing that ladder to get to where you want to be at. Slowly climbing that ladder. And that's the beautiful thing, because once you get that first moment of success, you're looking for that second moment of success. And once you get to that third moment of success, the possibilities become infinite. But all that happens as a result of the truth. So if you don't like being in stasis, which means you're in a standstill, or you don't like moving backwards, go on a journey toward the truth and watch what happens. This is your man, Soapbox Rhaq. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you so very much. If you would so kindly leave a comment, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this video. Thank you so very much. I appreciate your time. Deuces.